It's time to explore the capital of Ukraine, Kyiv. This is one of the most prominent cities in Eastern Europe, and it's a real marvel place for visitors. This city's history witnessed and participated in many important events, years of hardship and prosperity. Now, it shares its wisdom and charm with each of its guests. Kyiv's majestic churches, fantastic landscapes, peculiar architecture, unusual museums, and unique monuments will make you fall in love. Just take a walk through the ancient streets of this scenic city, feel its unique beauty, and you will surely make memorable experiences. Kyiv's original appearance and ancient traditions combine seamlessly with modernity, and its distinct charm and hospitality make it one of the most appealing cities not only in the Ukraine, but in the whole world. We're going to spend 2 wonderful days because we want to discover all the famous points in the city. So, let's start the trip. Kyiv offers accommodation prices for all budgets, from budget to luxurious hotels. We decided to stay in the Opera Hotel. It's conveniently located in the heart of Kyiv, at the intersection of business, cultural, and historical parts of the city. Close to such attractions as the Sofia and Vladimir cathedrals. The hotel is within easy reach of all the main sightseeing points.
The room actually is so beautiful, and so luxurious. It was like you're the king of Egypt because it's Egypt style, you know, the atmosphere and the decoration is inspired by Asian Egypt.
It's amazing.
And actually I feel like
a queen?
Or like Cleopatra, like that.
Yeah, you're Cleopatra.
Or even like Donatella Versace. Have you ever seen her latest interview that she's in her mansion and the camera follow her? The camera follows her. I think it was in Vogue, I don't know, I don't remember.
No, I haven't seen
it. And it's like a room of her and like, oh, come on, bitch.
It's quite luxurious, I mean, and it's nice. It's nice to be spoiled like this. And good
really
beds,
people,
really good beds. That's nice.
Nice bathrooms and really nice facilities because I'm gonna go to the spa. You're gonna go to the gym, right?
Definitely.
I'm gonna have a massage. I'm gonna have a face mask, a relaxing one. And a haircut. I would love to have a haircut because mine is like so old now. I've stayed then when we were in Odessa.
I also think the lobby is very, very beautiful. It's very like spacious hotel, so it's cool. It's nice to stay here. It's so different from places we've been to.
Come on, we've been even in Soviet hotels. Look like. Do you remember that Soviet hotel? Imagine yourself here. Compare yourself then and now.
And like the cabin in the mountains, that feeling we have of the rooms. You remember? In the
wooden rooms. Yeah, it was
so it's really different, but it's nice to be this spoiled here. We need that also. Definitely.
Hello guys.
Hello guys.
Hello mom, hello dad. Here, eventually we arrived in Kiev.
Yes, we are in Kiev.
It's the capital of Ukraine and we are so enthusiastic in order to explore that city. How do you feel?
I feel super excited to see what this city is all about, because we heard a lot of it.
The architecture mixture of that city is something so different and so beautiful. You can find here Baroque style, Soviet Union style.
It's a great mixture.
A great mixture and Art Nouveau style. Everything. So from that point of view, we're very liked.
Yeah, and it's also a very underrated city because it had like
2 million people
that were
visitors per
visiting
year.
per year. It's also not so expensive to
Not
travel
at all,
in Kyiv,
not at
so
all,
that's
no.
why you should
It's not
come.
like traveling in Paris.
No, it's super expensive to go there, but follow us now. It will end up in all episodes with my glasses. Oh, it's nice that it's not so super hot.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have a lot of chestnut tree here around in Kyiv. It's actually the main symbol of the city.
Everywhere, yeah?
It's everywhere, yeah.
And it looks so nice.
It hasn't always been like this, that the chestnut was actually brought from abroad in the 19th century.
Yes.
Yeah, and they were planting it. And,
But they look quite familiar with the city. I mean, it's like...
yeah,
it's
I mean,
nature.
now it's like grown together with the city as the symbol it is.
For me, at least, it's a really nice European city. You know, it has that feeling of really nice aesthetic, and I mean, downtown in Kyiv. And I would love to live more here. What about you? Do you think so?
Yeah, I need to explore more actually, but I like this big street and seeing how they're preparing, and I love the mixture with the trees, as you're saying. So I would love to explore more, see what the city is all about.
Join us! Well, guys, we are here in the middle of the most famous and vibrant street of Kiev. Its
Yeah,
name
amazing. Kreschatik.
Kreschatik. He's always good in saying the names of the streets and the cities. I love you for that. And I have to mention that, at least for me, I don't know about you, you're gonna tell us, Kyiv is the most beautiful city in Ukraine. It has a European air and atmosphere, and I like it. I like it a lot, and I would strongly recommend my friends to visit and join that lovely city, at least. What about you?
I think it's really, really nice because here we have the really feeling of a big, big city.
Yes.
And it's like, it's really nice to enjoy it.
It's modern, really nice architecture.
Yeah. But Kyiv for me is a big city. Here you go to like, just have fun, I guess.
But a beautiful big city. It has to be mentioned. It's
beautiful,
not that it's a
yeah.
big city, just okay, it's a big, but I've missed that beauty. I really like it here.
Passage is an unusual street of the capital, or rather, House Street. It was built in 1913-1914 as a large complex in the neoclassical style, including a business center, shops, offices, and apartments.
We are in Passa, right?
Yeah, this is called a passage. And we have like buildings here
Yeah.
that are, from the beginning, there was a building from the beginning of the 20th century. They are reconstructed today because the original building was destroyed.
But actually, let's forget all the past. Here you can find Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent, Salvatore Ferragamo, Gucci, everything that you need to go, and Prada, Escara, everything is here. So even though we cannot afford them, we can just have a look and...
Yeah, I mean, this is part of being in a big city, build city.
The Arch of Friendship of Peoples is located on the picturesque right bank of the Dnieper and offers an incredibly vivid panorama of Kyiv. The magnitude of the attractions are impressive. The height of the sculptures up to 6.2 meters, and the arch about 30 meters. Especially charming, the arch in the evening glows with colored lights, enjoyed all around in the vast open evening of Kyiv.
This view is amazing.
Yeah, it's a panoramic view of Kiev. And it seems like Kiev has many bridges and hills, right?
Yeah, of course. Now I feel a bit like home.
The length of this bridge, made of concrete, iron, and glass, is 212 meters. The width ranges from 6 meters in regular zones to 14 meters in the observation zones.
As locals said, Kiev is a city full of hills, and you have to walk on foot, to have the feeling of the city, the real feeling of the city.
And discover it, truly.
And because of the so many hills, they decided to make bridges, and we are just crossing one bridge. It's brand new, actually.
Yeah, it's from May this year, actually, and you can see it.
It's totally new, and it has the panoramic view, really, really cool, and full of green here. Can you see the forest there?
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel it like me, but the atmosphere here is more fun and more vibrant compared to all of the cities that have been in Ukraine. I don't know why. It makes me more energetic and more...
It's maybe more alive because it's, in a big city way.
Yeah.
There is also a cycle path across the middle of the bridge, but at the moment, due to the crowds, it is very difficult to cross on a bike. We decided to continue walking to the nearest park, where we have the opportunity to meet interesting women.
Hello. Do you speak English? No. You look beautiful. We're just filming there. Dimitrius, nice to meet you.
Dmitry?
Yeah, Dmitry. Nice to meet you.
Jonna.
Красиво.
She's local, and right now she's reading the book about Prince Vladimir from Times.
Oh, Vladimir.
And she's sitting here. How beautiful.
Исторический художник.
Tell her that I'm a costume designer and I find her so stylish. I would love to be like her at older.
Но очень многие ко мне подходят, говорят, что я на королеву похожа английскую.
Yes!
Yes, you do! That's
Let's
right!
do that with her. You look like her.
That's
she look
right,
like
she
her.
does.
I'm from Greece.
And I'm from Sweden.
And she said that we have many
Живут давным-давно.
Greek people here
А сели там живут.
at the south, like Odessa, Kherson,
Yeah.
Мариуполь.
Mariupol.
Yeah, I know. Greek and Ukraine people we have the same religion, and we're so close. You know, I feel that.
It's nice to walk in the old city of Kiev, Podil. This district has one of the most popular streets in the capital of Ukraine, Andriyivskyy Descent. So, we are going to figure out the secret of this famous street. Come on.
This really nice street is quite picturesque, and it's called like the Montmartre of Kiev.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like that, really.
And it's a cultural center or district, you can say.
The buildings are so beautiful, and in case you come here, for sure you have to be. There's an open market here. You can find traditional things or souvenirs to buy to your friends or family. And the colors are here is amazing. All the TripAdvisor's guides advise actually this street, you know. So
It's very nice and old.
it's only close to 1 kilometer. It's like 425 meters, something like that, as far as I remember.
That's, you know, wherever you travel and there is a cultural district, you feel it. And I think you can feel it here as well, the atmosphere.
Here, everything is exclusive, and what's most important, mysterious and legendary. The numerous artistic salons, galleries, and art cafes on the street reinforce the bohemian atmosphere here. This street is always full of artists and craftsmen selling pictures, decorations, glass, and ceramic objects, as well as souvenirs. At the heart of Podil, you'll find Postal Square. For centuries, this was the center of business and trade life in Kyiv. You can walk freely here, and it seems many thousands of fans do, because there's always a fantastic atmosphere. Near to where Postal Square is located is Postal Square. It's said that this place was inhabited as early as the 4th century.
We're in a really vibrant location in the city. Actually, we are in the Kiev river port.
River port, yeah, in the Podil district.
The most alternative young people are here, as far as I can see. You know, skateboards,
Yeah.
hipsters.
Sitting on the grass.
It's so young for us. Maybe we should avoid it.
Avoid it, we should join them.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna
need-
act like a Botox for us. You know?
Yeah, we need an energizer, that's good.
Yeah.
But it's nice, it's really nice.
nice.
It's cool to see like they have like a space where they are gathering together.
Join us.
The modern name of Postal Square appeared in the 1950s of the last century, when a post office was built. The Postal Square has always been popular among fans of active rest. This square will make your walk full of impressions and exhilaration. Here, you can meet dancers, skaters, musicians, and many other talented people who just do what makes them happy. Do not hesitate to visit this area.
We have to say that's really, really beautiful, right?
Yes, of course.
I would love to spend more days here because of that view and the feeling of the water, of the taste. It's so nice to be here. Do you want to make a wish?
Make a wish?
Yeah, you know, in every location that we've been in Ukraine, there's a specific place that locals told that make a wish and this could happen. So for me in Kiev, this is a place that I want to make a wish, and I hope this is gonna happen. Follow us.
The nightlife in Kiev is extremely diverse, from spirited dancing and drinks at the clubs to the mysterious tours and romantic sunrises. You can easily find an activity suited to your preferences. We decided to visit one of the adorable places that many people go to after the sun goes down.
We wouldn't been away from Kiev without being in that festival. Its name is Hedonism Festival.
Yeah?
It's electronic music festival.
So we're up for some.
Movements and dancing. We have to enter and to taste the real kind of amusement here, right?
Yeah, of course. I think it will be interesting, but we will see how
We
it
will
works
see.
out.
So join us.
This is a great island in the middle of bustling city life, where you can join into different parties, like this one. It's an amazing place where you can feel the mood of nightlife in Kiev. We were so happy to be one of the visitors of this performance. It is necessary to see, listen, and feel.
The first day came to an end in Kiev. We've done so many things, don't you think so?
We've been walking around, yeah.
A lot. Only on foot. That's really that kind of piece of advice from me to you, that be on foot. It's a nice way to understand and to feel a city.
And
like
explore
here.
it truly, yeah,
for
yeah.
Sure.
It's really nice. It's a beautiful city.
It's a European city, for sure.
And we were happy to come here after all our...
All that whole month of exploration. So, Kiev for me is the most beautiful city of Ukraine. For me, I'm talking about me.
Yeah, I can't decide yet, to be honest,
Yeah.
but I think it's very beautiful.
Really beautiful city.
And
Many
I like
things
the
to do.
water
Yeah.
deeper.
So guys, we just need few hours to have a rest and firstly to go and dance there.
Yes, for sure. We're going
And
to
then
check out this
we're gonna
festival.
have the second day in Kiev.
Yeah, watch us.
When the night comes, everything changes and the city looks different. You should visit the most cozy squares of Kiev, which are beautifully illuminated by night, and enjoy incredible views of landmarks. No matter where you go at night in Kiev, it will be full of charming atmosphere. Kiev is a very green city with parks. So, if anyone has any doubts if it's worth going to Kiev, we can recommend it wholeheartedly.